We begin this hour with Bernie Sanders closing in on Hillary Clinton in Iowa. The Des Moines Register and Bloomberg Politics released a new poll last night in both the Democratic and Republican races for president. This Iowa poll in particular is noted in political circles for its uncanny accuracy in getting the pulse of Iowa voters at any particular moment. And the results for Hillary Clinton right now don't appear to be good. In the Democratic race for the Iowa caucus, Senator Bernie Sanders has pulled to within 7 points of Hillary Clinton, who falls to below 50% for the first time this year. Take a look at the big picture, and Hillary Clinton has lost a third of her supporters since just May. The Iowa pollster behind the poll, Ann Selzer, says that to her, quote, "This feels like 2008 all over again." For more, including the Republican results, let's go to NBC's Kristen Welker, who's been following the Hillary Clinton campaign all over the place in 2016. Good morning, Kristen.
Hey, good morning to you.
Do these poll numbers indicate why we are seeing Hillary fall in Iowa?
Well, I think you're seeing a couple of things here, Jonathan. First, you are seeing the fact that Bernie Sanders is tapping into that progressive sentiment in the Democratic Party. A lot of progressives are backing him. They like what he has to say. He's also tapping into that anti-establishment sentiment. We're seeing him chip away at Secretary Clinton's lead in New Hampshire, by the way, as well. Not as surprising there because he's from neighboring Vermont. This poll does look at the email issue. It finds that 61% of likely Democratic caucus goers don't think the email issue is a big deal. That's significant. However, it is widely believed that the email issue is contributing to this overall erosion that you're seeing in Secretary Clinton's lead. A lot of Democratic strategists, Clinton supporters say that she hasn't been aggressive enough at dealing with the issue, that she hasn't been contrite enough, that she's been making these jokes that have fallen flat over the past several weeks. We saw her shift her strategy this past week. She really was more contrite on the campaign trail, said she probably should have used separate email accounts, a work account and then a private email account for her private emails. So Democrats saying that they're glad she's sort of shifting strategy. Of course, the big unknown in all of this is Vice Biden. Is he going to get into the race? He only gets 14% of the votes in this poll. However, if he were to get into the race, those numbers would undoubtedly go up, and you'd probably see him take some of the support away from Secretary Clinton and Senator Sanders. He is still mulling a decision. He told Democrats earlier this week, ahead of their big DNC summer meeting in Minneapolis, that he was still deeply struggling with the loss of his son, Beau, who passed away in May. This is a really tough decision for him. It's expected we won't get a final decision for at least another few weeks.